Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. If you're new here, kindly please subscribe to my channel. We are on the road to 100. Not for me guys, like I'm literally excited about this because I have been suffering from anxiety, and look at me, like I do talk around my circles, right? But I've always been scared of talking on the camera. I don't know why. So for the longest period, and now that I'm overcoming this, I'm super happy about myself and the growth. So we're on the road to 100 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel. So I want to talk about my experience when I went to QATAR Airways assessment day, and I have talked about Emirates. Kindly check the video about Emirates. So I went to Emirates assessment day. They didn't pick me. I also went to Gulf Air recruitment. That was recruitment. They didn't take me. I'm in Bahrain, so Gulf Air, it's in Bahrain, so that's why. And then that's why I went to recruitment. And then today I'm talking about QATAR Airways. I did this, I think it was like 3 weeks back, and today I got time to talk about the assessment day. So kindly please subscribe and like this video and comment. If you're new here, my name is Sheila again, and yeah, let's get it started. So I had applied online some like 2 months ago because I saw that they will come to Bahrain for the assessment day. So I applied online, and then I got the invite for the assessment day. So it was supposed to be 3 days process, but there were 2 recruiters, and I think they wanted to do everything within 1 day, so which is a good thing for me, you know, instead of going there every day and do it at work. Actually, you know, getting off work, it's just so hard. If it's not your off day, you have to, like, you know, feel sick or lie about something, or, you know, take PH or something. So when they say they're gonna do everything in 1 day, I was super happy because that's good. So the first thing is CV drop off. So we were like 20 people. It was 8 a.m. and then some people will come 9 a.m. and then some people 10 a.m. Yeah, I thought it's only 8 a.m. Could you imagine? But different kinds of timing. I felt like they gave different kind of timing. So in the 8 a.m. people, us, we were 20. Okay, so they put us in a room and they told us what's gonna happen during the day, and they will try as much as possible to finish all the process the same day. So CV drop off. So they went into like an office, and you will go inside. We were in line, and we went one by one to the office. So my time came, I went to the recruiter. She was from Sri Lanka. She was actually very nice, and I went, and she asked for my CV. I gave my CV, and she asked me about myself. At this point, of course, I have practiced all these things, you know. So this is why you should be prepared, because you will be like, oh, maybe the first day they will just CV drop out and that, but just prepare for the whole thing, the whole interview, because like literally now they decided, you know, we're going to do the whole thing with 1 day. So imagine if you just prepared for, they will just ask for the CV, and maybe the next time I'll prepare, you know. So just be prepared for anything. So anyway, my session now, she asked for my CV. I gave my CV, and then she asked me what I'm doing. I said, and she asked me, where are you working now? And then I said, and she gave me a paper of an assessment, like it will happen like 11:30. So she told me you can go outside, like you come back at 11:30. And then I was like, yeah. So I've passed the first step. Actually, then she told me to do the reach test to 12 centimeter. So I did the reach. You remove your heels and you can tiptoe. Actually for men you cannot tiptoe, but for ladies it's okay to tiptoe. And I reached the 212 centimeter. You have to reach 212 centimeter. And then she asked my age, and I said I've just turned 30, by the way, you know. So I was a bit scared maybe they will not you know, like maybe 30 years old already, because these things they want like young people, you know. So I just say I'm 30, and yeah. I've just turned 30. Anyway, after I went, and then we came back now 11:30. So at this point, you know, they did the CV drop and a small interview for the people at 9 and the people at 10. So all of us now came back together. At this point we were 25, all of us now, and then they put us now in the room and all of us together, and then they gave us now the number, and the people now, you know, who have now progressed to the next stage, they gave us the numbers. Now in this hall they were showing us about Qatar. So you about if they take you, what they expect from you. Like, you are going to Qatar Doha, you will be staying with the one person and sharing an apartment, you will be paying your own Wi-Fi, you're not supposed to be smoking at the accommodation or anywhere around there, you're supposed to be returning in the accommodation at this time, you know, you're not supposed to be sleeping outside, you're supposed to be in your accommodation 11 or 12 hours prior to your flight schedule. And then this statement reminded me of, I watched a certain lady on TikTok complaining about getting fired, things like that. If you're not in your room prior to your flight, like 11 hours, you will be fired. And I was like, why was she complaining? Because like they literally are telling you this even before they recruit you, so that if you don't want, you can leave at this point, you know. They're really telling you there's no smoking, you will be sharing accommodation, you will not be sleeping outside, you will be. So if you don't want all these rules, at this point I've just felt, don't accept to be recruited. So I just felt like some people don't want to follow rules, which is okay. And Qatar is a bit very strict. I know it's an Arabic country and it's a bit strict, and this is Qatar Airways, so just follow the rules. There's no need to complain. I just felt like she was complaining. Anyway, what do I know? I know every job has issues, by the way. Just get your own job there. But every company has problems. There isn't any company that doesn't have problems. This is what you have to know. So for me, the way she was complaining about, oh, you cannot be at your home 12 hours to fly, you know, they are even nice telling you before they continue with the whole process, so that if you don't like this, you can go, you know. And then they told us about how you will be getting, you know, some percentage of flights for you, for your family, or for your friend after some time, you know. And then the 2 months training with exams, you know, how your hair and makeup should be, just about what you really expect in Qatar Doha and what they expect from you. And then after that they did an English exam. By the way, English is not easy. There's a difference with speaking English and there's a difference with writing English. Look at me, I'm speaking very good English, but actually I was a bit scared of that English exam because it was a bit tricky, you know. And this is why I understand now the people who fail IELTS exam. It's IELTS, I can pronounce ELTS or IELTS, I can pronounce well. Now I understand you guys. I'm not blaming, because before I used to say, why would somebody fail the English exam? You know, it is a bit tricky, it's a bit hard. So there are 2 essays and then the English exam, I don't know how it's called, and then it's 20 minutes and the questions were 20. So you really need to be very fast in reading, you know. So I remember when she said 5 minutes remaining, and I haven't even started reading the last essay. So I didn't even read the last essay. I was answering the question according how the question is, and then I will look for the answer in the essay. Okay, it's not that difficult, but you really need to be, you know, very attentive because it's a bit tricky. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit hard. But it was good, it was nice. So after the English exam, it was 20 minutes, she told us to wait for like 10 to 15 minutes and then they will call us back. And then they after they did, and then she called the number of the people who failed and they had to leave. Like, oh my god. So at this point, remember, we were like 25, so we became like 18 only. I was like, yeah, I passed the English exam, yeah. So guys, remember I've stayed here from 8 a.m. Now it's almost like 1 p.m. and I'm tired, you know. So now that process, they said they're going out to the office, and with the numbers we will be going. So these people with these numbers, they will go into one recruiter, and the other people to the other recruiter, and then we will do again the reach test, and you know, talk about ourselves again. I don't know, you know, like assessment day, it's a bit different from other people, like, because I was watching a lot of YouTube about people experiences during the assessment day, and it's different, you know. It doesn't have to be same, okay? So like ours was different, very much different. So I felt like this stage now, the third stage, was supposed to be like the first stage, literally. Anyway, so I went my session, I went, and she told me to do the reach test again. You have to do the reach test with the right hand and then the left hand, and then there's something that I realized that I never knew, like the left hand, it's hard to stretch to reach. This one reached very quickly, but when you try to do this, it's a bit difficult. So anyway, I passed there, and then she was writing, you know, and then she asked me if I have any tattoos, which I don't have. She asked me if I have any marks. I say I don't know, not that I know. And then, you know, at this point she's really looking at you like, you know, it's so weird. And this come to my attention. I mean, when you're working, when they recruit, and maybe you're working for like a year or two there, and then maybe you are cooking and you get burnt or something, things happen, you can get in an accident, things happen. Does it mean you will not continue working? Because at this point, the way she's looking at your skin, like, you know, like a doctor. How? No, me, I didn't like that. Anyway, so she saw this one. I don't know if, I think I will zoom this, but she saw this one, okay? And then she asked me, what is that? You know, at this point I'm like, I don't know, because, you know, something that has been with you forever, you can't even remember it. And then when I check, I was like, oh, this is a birthmark. It's a birthmark. She, okay. And then, by the way, I was doing some TikToks, you know, and do we love this look? Do we love this look? So then she told me to do like this. At this point, you know, I have to I was wearing a dress. No, I went with a dress, actually. Didn't wear the white thing, because they said by the way, you are supposed to be officially, you know, dressed. It doesn't have to be a skirt and a white blouse. It can be a very smart dress, official, with a coat. And you can also wear a trouser, by the way. It doesn't have to be white blouse, not unless it's Emirates. Emirates, they will really write skirt and a white blouse. For Qatar Airways, it was not like that. It was official wear. So official wear can be a dress, can be skirt, can be trouser, pants, you know. And so I was wearing a black dress, very official, with a coat, okay? And so I did my hands like this, and she saw this one. I think I will zoom also this one. This one, I got injured. I can't even remember. I was a kid, literally. I feel like you can't even see it clear here, you know. I mean, why are you? But then she asked me what happened. I said, I think I was a child when it happened, you know. And then I think there's a mark also that I have somewhere. I was cooking. I think it's on this one. I don't want to remove this now. I think it's not even showing that much. But there's this one also. I don't know if you can see. I mean, like, she was really looking at your skin like this, you know. And then after that, I remember even one lady told me, like, they looked at her legs, you know. They told her to remove the stockings. She was wearing stockings. Yeah, if you're wearing stockings, by the way. So she's really checking your skin. And after that, she told us to wait in the room, like they're coming in the hall now. And then we went there. So she called the people who were to remain, and the people whose number was not called, they had to go home. And that's when we went home. And the people who remained at this point were 10. Remember, we were like 15. So the people remained were like, no, we were like 20. Yeah, we were like 20. And then when we did the English test, we remained 15. And then the people who remained were like 10. So 5 of us were not selected. And then I was like, the people who were chosen, like, I remember one lady was having marks here, like dark marks, but she was still selected. And some of us, actually, us 5 people who were not selected, we thought we were gonna be selected because we were the top most, you know, we were looking so good, gorgeous. Like, if I was her, I would select us. And I remember there was one lady from Saudi Arabia who was working with Saudi Airlines. I think she's Philippine. She came all the way. I really thought this lady was gonna be selected. She was way tall and she really looked like a cabin crew totally, you know. And they didn't select her also. And they were like, how come? But the people who were selected, they look even a bit short and they didn't have even makeup on their face. I remember one lady, her hair was like this bob, and I feel like the recruiters, if they just like you, they will just select you. There's nothing about how you're speaking, about your CV, no, it's just about if they just like you. Like, the people who were selected, really, we were shocked. How but especially that lady who had marks, the lady, it was really showing, the marks were really showing on her body. But I even forgot to say, they were really checking your nail polish also, because if you didn't do the nail, you really have to do your nail polish. You girls, your nails should be very nice, clean. Don't just go bare. If it's bare, it should be at least French nail polish, red, you know, those like classy nail polish. But the nails should be, I don't know, because some people even selected with very long nails, so I'm not saying, but they check the nail. For me, they asked me if this is gel or normal nail polish. She really asked, is it gel or normal nail polish? Is it your nails like that? So they are really checking that. So I remember there's some people who were selected also, they didn't have any nail polish, and one lady had very long nails and she still got selected. So don't come to me, don't do your video say, oh, you should have short nails, oh, you should have this nail. No. If they just like you, they will take you. Literally. So that's how my experience was with the assessment. But I really thought I'm gonna get this one, like, because I stayed there from 8 to like 3 p.m. I was super exhausted and passing all these steps, and you know, I really thought I'm gonna get this one, but they really selected the people we thought they're not gonna be selected because they didn't even have makeup. But there's some people who didn't have makeup on their face. Some people even, they were not like officially really dressed up, and some had really long nails. Another one didn't even have any nail polish on. So guys, let's just say this cabin crew thing, if the recruiter will like you however you are, they will just take you. Let's just not complicate things. Oh, you should do this, oh, you should do this, oh, I'm not doing that. But I had a really amazing experience. I love everything about the assessment day, and it's okay if maybe my age, because I just turned 30, I don't know, because I know some people who have been selected as much as they are 30 years old or 30 something. They have, I know some people have selected with the bob hair, with the natural hair, with long nails, with short nails, with no nail polish. But that's my experience, and yeah, I didn't want to talk about that when I came home because I felt so frustrated and I really thought that was mine. But maybe God has other plans. Let's always take rejection as a redirection, okay? So guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.